All right, folks, I have a good little car here for you. This is actually a kind of an interesting one, and I'll explain that as I go along. This is a 2005 Chrysler PT Cruiser. Let me start her up for you. Turn the air down. It has, as you can see, 159,128 miles on her. And I gotta tell you, this car, somebody spent a ton of money on this car very recently. There are no check engine. Let's see if I get a better angle here, these gauges. No warning lights on. I mean, other than the one saying the hatch is open and the seatbelt needs to be put on, all because that's true. Car's got a pretty nice level of equipment. And let's start with the power windows. Right rear, down and up. Right front, auto down, up, no problem. Swing her on around here. There's your left rear. It's got the deep tinted glass. There you go. That's that window. Oh, let's see. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, power tilt and slide sunroof. There you go. It's got all the stuff that everybody wants in a car. There you go. Close that up. It's got the sunshade and everything. Air conditioning's cold. Radio, AM, FM, CD player. It looks like an aftermarket JVC unit. I'm not a big fan of those. I would have rather had the stock radio, but you know, whatever. To each their own.
The age to buy tobacco up to 2.
Okay, so you can see that that does work. And it looks like it's got the USB and MP3 and all that stuff in here. I think that was put in relatively recently, you know, just checking by the technology. You know, it's got your temperature gauge, as you can see, and your compass right there. What else do we have in here? Yeah, pretty much, you know, it's got a decent level of equipment. Oh, horn, no problem. Let's check your wipers. There you go. They work just fine. It has cruise control, which I have checked out. Does work. Yes, this is actually just a very, very clean, very nice, and I would say very well taken care of vehicle. And I'll go over all the details with you as we go through this video. All right, coming out here, you can see nice clean door panel. Yeah, honestly, you would never know that this car had 159,000 miles on it by driving it or looking at it, because it's that nice. Seat shows a little wear and tear, but it's still nice and comfy. You can see it's pretty nice, pretty clean. Let's check. It's got the factory floor mats, as you can see, that get locked and hooked in there. You know, so that's all very good. Oh, power mirrors. Oh, here, I'll just look and see. Left one works. See if you can see the right one over there. Yep, and that one works. Okay, so your power mirrors work fine as well. All right, let's go and move on. We're gonna go, well, first things first. This car, when I got it, it had brand new rotors in the front, brand new brakes, brand new everything, drums and everything in the back as well. Okay, so it does have brand new brakes all the way around. This person put these aftermarket wheels on, which are actually decent looking wheels. And these tires look pretty damn good too. All right, but let's check this out. Let's check the tread out just to make sure. All right, and let's see what we got. Looks like we have almost 9/30 seconds of tread on your left front tire. Let's check out the rear one. Right, well, this is your left rear. And we'll go with the little gauge here, and that says, yep, same thing, almost 9/30 seconds of tread on there. So this is looking good, better and better. Right rear. Let's see what we got here. And that's again 9/30 seconds. So far all the tires have the same tread on them. And let's go here. Let's see what we got. All right, and that one also has 9/30 seconds of tread. Now we'll do the body. Have a little scrape there. No big deal. Right front fender. It looks pretty good. Looks like we had a little bit of damage there that somebody repaired. I can't say that that's an awesome repair job, but it's not horrible. You know, the car looks all right. That's your right front door. Left rear door. Looks like whatever hit him right there and came and hit right there too. But again, it doesn't look horrible, so it's not like you're buying an absolute train wreck here. All right, and that's about the only thing I know that could possibly is even negative about this car, is that spot right there. Other than that, the rest of the car is really nice. You can see the roof is in great shape. All right, coming into the passenger side, you can see nice and clean. All the details on this side, the floor mats, the dash. The front passenger compartment looks decent. Seats look nice. You know, a couple minor stains, but nothing really that bad. There's your headliner. All right, let's do your door jamb. As you can see, nice and clean. And we'll swing it up and do your door frame. Also nice and clean. And of course, the most important part here. So when we get down to here, and you can see there's no rust or corrosion at all on the bottom of that door. Moving along to the back door, as you can see, it's got the deep tinted glass in the rear two windows. Open this up. Oh, look at this. It's also got side airbags. That's nice. So it's got front and side airbags. Always a nice thing to have safety there. And here's your back seat. This is a fold down seat, so you can actually use this as a little van if you wanted to. You know, delivery van, whatnot. Do your door jamb for you here. There you go. Come around. We're going to do the door frame. This is your right rear door. There you go. Coming down the bottom, and as you can see, looks pretty darn nice and clean. This is actually, I would say, an exceptionally clean, corrosion-wise vehicle. All right, right rear quarter panel, nice and clean. Now check this out. The headlights and the tail lights have all been replaced with new aftermarket stuff. So they're clear, they're clean, they're nice looking, but should you not want them, check this out. Whoever had the car put the old stuff in a box. So you can always go back to the old tail lights, the old headlights if you want, and it looks like you even got like a gas cap and a spare oil filter. So somebody actually thought ahead on this. Did a nice job. Here's a pretty decent trunk, as you can see. And again, like I said, those seats fold down. All right, here we go. Check this out. Let's close this up. All right, this is what's known as the limited edition, which basically just means it's got some decent equipment in it. Rear window wiper, rear window fogger. The rear deck looks really nice and clean. Rear bumper's not all beat up or scored up. All right, let's take a little look underneath. Let's see what that looks like. Here we go. There you have it. There's your exhaust. So yeah, this actually, like I said, is a pretty decent car. This side is really, really nice. I mean, there's hardly any flaws or defects at all on this side. Again, there's your new tail light. Deep tinted glass. Here's your roof on this side. I'll also let you guys, after we take the test drive, I'll pull this out into the bright sunlight and let you guys take a look at the body again, because in the shade here, you know, it's all right, but I have to do it in the shade to do the interior, because if I don't, there'll be too much sunlight actually really upsets the lighting on the camera, and you can't get a good view of the interior. So you'll get a chance to see it out in the sun. And of course, like I said, side airbags. There you go. There's your interior. It's very nice. Nice clean door panel. It's not beat up at all. Here's your door frame, or door jamb, excuse me. Come up. We'll do your door frame here. This is left rear, just so you can keep track of where we are. Coming on down. And of course you can see, nice and clean all the way across. So far, not a speck of corrosion on this car. That door, left rear, very nice. One little ding I see right here. That's it. Left front door, driver's door in fact, looks perfect. Clean, no scratches, no dings, no dents. All right, we've already looked at that, so we'll just do the door jamb. You see again, nice and clean. There you go. Your door frame. There you have it. And again, wow, this is just a really, really nice, clean car. And when I say clean, it's clean in two ways. It's clean as in there's not much dirt on it, and it's also clean as it's free of corrosion. Left front fender looks very nice. I see one tiny minor scratch there and a little bit of dirt, but other than that, coming around, as you can see, like I told you, it's got brand new headlights, one there and one there. But what really impresses me is that if you look down lower, a lot of times these cars, especially with the lower air dams, they're just all beat up and cracked. But as you can see, factory fog lights are there. Looks beautiful. Let's take a look underneath. There you have it. And of course, as usual, with any car, heart and soul of any vehicle, is this right here, the engine and the transmission, of course. And this one is no different. This thing does run good. It's not a rocket ship. It's not the GT with the turbo motor. It's just the regular 4-cylinder automatic. So again, it's not a race car, but it is a nice running car. Probably get you some decent gas mileage as well. Let's see if I can figure out how to rev this baby up or not. So right up to the rev limiter, as you can see, there's no knocks, no valve train noise. I hear a little squeak in the belt. Again, that's not a big deal, but it is, like I said, a pretty nice running and great looking vehicle. And there you go, we'll do the hood, as you can see. Again, no corrosion, no rust, nothing. I mean, this car is actually really nice. Put our little thing down there, close this up. There you go. I mean, this guy even put like new wiper blades on. I mean, this guy really took care of this car. And there you have it. Now, here's something interesting. I do have quite a few New York residents that purchase vehicles from me. If you live in New York State, this does have a good inspection sticker until March of next year. So that's pretty nice to have, especially New York has some pretty tough inspection laws. So I'm very excited that this vehicle passed New York State inspection. Okay, but all of this is really immaterial unless this baby runs as good as it looks. And believe me, it does, but I don't expect you to take my word for it. I'm going to prove it to you. All right, folks, now comes the fun part. We're going to take it for a ride. Okay, now one thing I always like to do is show you guys that the car starts equally as well, cold and hot. You saw it start before. It was ice cold just in doing this morning. And now the car has been warming up for a while, so now we're going to start it up again. And as you can see, it starts right up, no problems. It's important, whether you buy a car from me or not, that you always want to make sure that when you're buying a used vehicle, you always check it cold and hot start. Okay, it's got a 4-speed automatic transmission. Nothing you have to think about. It just does it on its own. 4-cylinder engine. These cars actually get pretty decent gas mileage too, from what I'm told. All right, and we're going to go out for a little ride. And here we go. It's front-wheel drive. They're the quietest cars in the world, but it's not horribly noisy. I can talk to you in a regular tone of voice, you can see. Now we're doing 50 miles an hour, no problem. See, it gets right up to speed. Let go to steering wheel, as you can see, both hands off. It doesn't, oops, camera shifted here. Let me move that back. Sorry about that. That's not really good. Well, all right, there we go. As you can see, it's still both hands off the wheel. Car didn't swerve. Take my word for it if you didn't see it. I don't know what's going on with the stupid tripod, but whatever. I do the best I can, that's all I can tell you. All right, we're going to turn around here, and we'll head back. And hopefully the camera will stay put and be cooperative. There we go. And I'll back up. Hey, for a little car, I'm kind of surprised that the turning radius isn't a little better than it is. Really surprises me. Oh, well, what are you gonna do? All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shut up for a minute, which is rare for me, and I'm gonna accelerate pretty hard so you guys can see it shift nice and smoothly through all the gears. As soon as this traffic comes by, here we go, and off we go. All right, here we go. And again, back to 50. Like I said, not a rocket ship. It gets up to speed safely, but you're not going to win any races with this car, that's for sure. Okay, next thing I'm going to do, if I can get this camera to cooperate, all right, is I'm going to do a brake test for you. And really all that's going to consist of is pull into a vacant lot across the street from my place, let go of the steering wheel, slam on the brakes. Keep your eyes on the steering wheel if the camera doesn't move, that is. What you don't want to see is the steering wheel going wildly right, wildly left, like there's something wrong with the brake equalization, all right? And then we're going to test that out right now. So pull in over here. As you do this, about 20, 25 miles an hour. There we go, hands off the wheel, and okay, beautiful. Now, I don't know if you noticed it or not, The steering wheel stayed stock straight. In other words, it didn't swing one way or the other, and it actually stopped pretty quickly. So the vehicle does have good brakes. And it should, because like I told you at the beginning of the video, it's got all new brakes. So yeah, I'd be a little shocked, honestly, if the thing didn't have good brakes, quite frankly. But I like to prove what I'm saying. I don't expect you to just believe anything I say. I like to prove it. Okay, let's do a little recap here. This is a 2005 Chrysler PT Cruiser with 159,129 miles on it. Lots of care went into this car very recently. Lots of new parts, new tires, new wheels, new brakes, new headlights, new tail lamps. I mean, this actually, somebody really liked this car and did a lot of stuff to it. So you're actually going to get the benefits of somebody else, you know, doing a good thing. All right, so let's take and I'm gonna pop the camera off now. Oops, sorry about this stupid tripod. I don't know what's going on here today. And what I'm gonna do is, as I promised before in the video, we're gonna take a walk around the outside of it. All right. And you guys can see how nice this car looks in the sunshine. All right, back up a little bit here. All right, and there you have it. Let's take a little walk around the car. Alright, so if you're looking for a reliable, kind of fun, decent looking little car, gets you good gas mileage, be a great first car for somebody, and if you live in New York, you get a good inspection sticker. If you're looking for something decent, here's the one for you, and as I always do, I really hope this goes to a good home. Thanks.